Attack on Titan Season 2 needs to come ASAP if they want the series to continue to be relevant. In the West, at the very least. I know in Japan it's still blowing up and it's still doing crazy numbers and stuff like that, but the New York Times bestsellers for manga recently dropped for the past couple weeks or whatever, and oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I'm seeing, because I honestly thought, okay, Attack on Titan is at the point where it's stabilized like Naruto, where every volume that drops is going to be #1 and people are just going to go insane, until I seen these New York Times bestsellers list. The 2 weeks in a row, for starters, on the very first launch of it, of Attack on Titan Volume 17, it dropped the same week as Tokyo Ghoul Volume 4, and Tokyo Ghoul Volume 4 outdid Attack on Titan in its latest volumes, and I'm like, yo, because previously, to be honest with you, I thought, while Tokyo Ghoul is popular and it does well with merchandise and stuff like that, I didn't think that the volumes were that hype or whatever, but I don't know if over the Christmas break, people were just like, yo, it's time to get them volumes, something like that, but Attack on Titan was beaten by quite a few different things, some that are not even in its first week, but Tokyo Ghoul outdoing Attack on Titan volume for volume. It's like Tokyo Ghoul Route 8 ended at the beginning of 2015, so you can't even argue really like the anime. I mean, it had a more recent anime, but Attack on Titan was 10,000 times more popular than Tokyo Ghoul. Let's be real here. I mean, let's look at the list for starters. Okay, for the week of December 13th through the 19th, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 4 debut at #1 in its first week. One Punch Man in its 16th week debut at #2, or not debuted, it was #2. Attack on Titan Volume 17 in its first week, #3. That means One Punch Man Volume 1 in its 16th week, and Tokyo Ghoul in its first week outdid Attack on Titan, which is insane because, okay, the One Punch Man thing, the anime is fairly recent, so you can argue the One Punch Man thing, but Ghoul, its anime ended at the beginning of 2015, so like, you can't really argue too much, and the fact that Attack on Titan in general was beaten out by 2 different series is like, is the popularity waning? I mean, then you got One Punch Man again, like there's quite a few One Punch Man volumes, and then a lot of Tokyo Ghoul. All 4 Tokyo Ghoul volumes is in the top 10 bestsellers for that week or whatever. I mean, I will give credit though, Attack on Titan Volume 1 in its 118th week is on the list. It came in at #5. So Attack on Titan, it's almost as if for the holiday break, people were like getting everybody, you know, their loved ones like Volume 1 of Titan, and they were like, oh, well, you know, the collectors are getting Volume 17, but everybody else was like, oh, here's a Christmas gift, here's that Attack on Titan series. Meanwhile, Tokyo Ghoul fans were like, yo, not only are the loved ones getting all 4 volumes, but we're gonna support this shit and get Volume 4, and I love that because I think Tokyo Ghoul definitely deserves all the hype and popularity that it gets. So that was that week. But then the following week, #1 in its 17th week is One Punch Man Volume 1. One Punch Man's anime did amazing things in the West for the series. #2, Tokyo Ghoul in its 2nd week, still selling. #3, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1 in its 28th week, coming in at #3. Then One Punch Man, Tokyo Ghoul, and coming in at #6 in its 2nd week, Attack on Titan. But what does that say about Attack on Titan if its latest volume is being beaten out by Tokyo Ghoul's latest volume and a lot of different things? I mean, regardless of what, shoutouts to Attack on Titan because it's still selling. That's awesome that it's still coming in, you know, top 10, but I definitely think that a lot of the hype for Attack on Titan has now simmered down and died down in the West. Again, this is excluding Japan. This has nothing to do with Japan right now. We're talking about specifically the West, North America. Attack on Titan, baby, like that Season 2 needs to come ASAP because it's dying down. And believe it or not, Attack on Titan is similar to Naruto, where it's like one of the only series in the West that actually matters and does real numbers. Like, it's already sold over 500,000 copies, and it's probably sold more since then. So like, it's doing really well. I think actually it might have hit the millions, I'm not sure. But regardless of what, Attack on Titan matters in the West. It does bring in money to Japan, so for it to start dying down in relevancy, Japan, step your game up. Bring that anime. Studio Wit, bring that anime, because Ghoul is fucking it up. One Punch Man's fucking it up. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Well, let me know what you guys think of all this. Is Attack on Titan's popularity waning in the West? Is that why Tokyo Ghoul is exploding over it? And again, One Punch Man is the exception because its anime just recently dropped, and you know, it recently finished, and everybody's buying the volumes and scrambling to keep up with One Punch Man or whatever, so you could exclude that. But Tokyo Ghoul, baby, that anime ended at the beginning of 2015, and it had poor reception. And Volume 4, baby, like, what's going on with Titan? And your overall thoughts of this? Were you one of those people that picked up the Ghoul volumes over Titan, or vice versa? Let me know. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, you make sure to subscribe. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.